before the world learned how to charge a phone, before cities glowed at night, before power became something you paid for by the month. One man asked a forbidden question: what if energy didn't belong to anyone? Not governments, not corporations, not even nations. What if power, real power, was meant to be free? Tonight's case file isn't about an inventor who failed. It's about a system that couldn't afford to let him succeed. Welcome to Mysterious Encounters. Tonight, we reopen the file on Nikola Tesla, the man whose ideas shaped the modern world, and whose most dangerous work never reached it. Nikola Tesla wasn't chasing profit. He was chasing patterns. He saw the universe as vibration, frequency, and resonance, long before modern physics caught up. Alternating current, wireless transmission, remote control, radio waves, electric motors. These weren't inventions. They were discoveries, pulled from a deeper understanding of how reality behaves. And that was the problem, because Tesla didn't think like a businessman. He thought like a system architect. He didn't ask, how much can this make? He asked, how far can this go? And the answer terrified the people who owned the grid. History tells us the war of currents was about a C versus DC. That's a lie of omission. It was about control. Thomas Edison's direct current required power stations every few blocks, centralized, limited, controllable. Tesla's alternating current could travel vast distances, cheaply, efficiently, freely. A sea power didn't just light cities. It threatened monopolies. Edison lost the technical war, but the system learned something valuable. Tesla's ideas were too powerful to be left in Tesla's hands. Tesla's most dangerous project wasn't a sea power. It was Wardenclyffe Tower, a structure designed to transmit energy wirelessly through the Earth itself. No wires, no meters, no billing. At first, J.P. Morgan funded it, until he asked the wrong question. Where do we put the meter? Tesla's answer was simple. There is none. Funding vanished overnight. The tower was dismantled. The narrative shifted. Tesla was rebranded, not as a genius, but as unstable. Because free energy doesn't just disrupt markets, it collapses power structures. When Tesla died in 1943, alone and nearly forgotten, the story should have ended. Instead, something strange happened. The FBI seized his papers. The Office of Alien Property confiscated his work. Thousands of pages disappeared into classified archives. If Tesla was irrelevant, why take anything at all? Among the missing files were references to directed energy wireless transmission systems, particle beams defensive technologies, capable of disabling entire armies' ideas that sound impossible until you realize versions of them exist today. Tesla didn't invent the future. He previewed it. Tesla warned us. That technology without ethics becomes control. That centralized power invites centralized authority. That energy is not just electricity, it is influence. Look around. You pay to access power. You pay to store power. You pay to move power. Scarcity is enforced, not because energy is rare, but because freedom is. Tesla's greatest crime wasn't being wrong. It was being too early. Nikola Tesla didn't fail. He was interrupted. His ideas didn't vanish. They were buried, diluted, monetized, and repackaged. The grid you live inside today is not the future Tesla imagined, but fragments of his work still hum beneath the surface, waiting for a world ready to use power without chains. The file on Nikola Tesla is closed, but the energy he uncovered is still looking for a way out. If you have a case file you want investigated, submit it. This has been Mysterious Encounters.